This is a CBS News Pittsburgh special presentation.
Good afternoon, I'm Mikey Hood with another edition of Waiting Child. We'll meet several children waiting for their forever families. Let's start with Thomas, who met us at the Heinz History Museum and surprised me with how much he already knew when he walked in the door. 18-year-old Thomas loves all things history, so we come to the Heinz History Center to check out the Clash of Empires exhibit. The French and Indian War is one of Thomas's favorite periods in time to learn about. Hey, Brady.
Hey, how's it going, Mikey?
Good. Hey, this
Hello.
is Thomas.
Hey, Thomas. Nice to meet you. I'm Brady.
Nice to meet you.
He's really interested in the French and Indian War, so I told him you were the man to talk to.
Well, welcome to the Heinz History Center. I think you're in the right spot.
So tell me a little bit about some of the things you like to do for fun.
I like to learn about history a lot. History is one of my favorite passions that I always will have. And many people just like forget about history, and I hate to say it, but sometimes we're doomed to repeat it.
The French and Indian War was a pretty big deal around the world, but right here in Western PA, there's one person who made this even more significant, and that was a young British soldier by the name of George Washington.
Since the French retreated, the British were able to just do better and build better stuff. I mean, they had a whole empire.
Thomas is an all-around great kid. He has a wide variety of interests, from history, obviously, but he's also very interested in sports. He loves hockey, soccer.
I just like it here because it's history, and it's our history in PA, and it's just like, how could you not want to learn about history?
He builds a rapport with people easily. He's very laid back. He's very true to who he is, and he's just looking for lifelong connections. He's looking for a family that is going to help him transition into adulthood.
I'm looking at this picture right here mostly because it's the British Grenadiers, and they were absolutely phenomenal in what they did.
What did they do?
They helped out. They were kind of like the early day special forces of the British Empire.
Thomas hopes to pursue a career in history and says he just wants to help people in life. He also tries to help himself.
I tell myself, hey, it's gonna be okay. You can get through this. You have a lot to live through, and you have a lot to learn.
He just keeps learning and smiling along the way.
Many people say that my smile's contagious.
It is.
It is.
Thomas is a waiting child. Yeah, he did know a lot. Well, our next waiting child loves climbing to new heights, literally. Here's Elizabeth. 16-year-old Elizabeth loves being outdoors and wants a challenge. So we come to Camp Gayasuda in Sharpsburg to learn the ropes.
I like to do anything new. I like trying new things. I like drawing and writing, painting, reading.
Sure, she loves the subtle things in life, but loves adventure too. A ropes course and the zip line is what she challenges herself to do today.
No, I should be fine.
She's ready to hit the ropes course. First, she needs to get all of her safety and climbing gear on.
We're going to take and climb up to the first level of the climbing tower, and then we're going to work our level through the first tier. Once you go through the first tier successfully, we'll go up to the second tier, which is about 50 foot high.
I've never done this one before. Is it easy to balance on this?
Yeah. Take one step at a time. There you go. Good job. Excellent, excellent. Doing great, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth moves from one challenge to the next, despite being nervous or unsure of what's in store for her. She is handling the ropes course like a pro.
I would want a family that's understanding and people that want to be afraid to share their perspective, like me.
Elizabeth is sweet, smart, funny, engaging, polite. She is a great person, that's a great leader. She helps others.
Let me clip you in, turn around.
Now it's time for her to master the zip line. It's 50 feet in the air.
3, 2, 1, go.
There you go.
Kind of like a shaky feeling, but I don't know, it's enjoyable at the same time. It's kind of just like a smack of adrenaline right in your face.
She looked fearless. She's brave and charismatic, and I think she did so well. We're very proud of her. She would do wonderful in a family that shows love and care, somebody that supports her and always has her back.
Elizabeth is climbing to new heights and just wants someone along for the journey. Master zip line, check.
Oh my goodness, I did that, and I kind of want to do it again.
Elizabeth is a waiting child. It was so cool to see Elizabeth's courage on the obstacle course. On PTL, Heather mentioned that she could see her on Survivor one day, and I definitely agree with that. Well, up next, let's meet Bailey, who loves all things beauty and got a chance to up her game at a local salon. 14-year-old Bailey loves everything about makeup, so we stopped by the Tony & Guy salon to perfect her application technique. But first, she tells me she likes to stay active.
I enjoy hanging out with friends. In the summer, I go swimming, go to water parks and stuff. I like to do my eyeshadow and mascara. Today, I want to learn how to do contour, how to make the different colors blend to match your skin tone.
So we catch up to Gabby, a Tony & Guy esthetician student, to learn some makeup application tips.
Hello.
Hi, Gabby. This is Bailey.
Hi, Bailey. Nice to meet you. I'm Gabby.
Nice to meet you.
And she is really into makeup, so she wants to learn how to do some things a little bit better, especially what?
Contour.
All right, awesome.
Gabby shows Bailey how to apply foundation the right way, and she gets a chance to apply it too.
Do you want to try to do a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you're just going to dab the product, just a little light layer on that brush.
Right.
And then you're going to go in anywhere that looks a little bit, like it has a little bit of discoloration. You're just going to want to try to make that color nice and seamless and just apply a very, very thin layer. Just go in and just tap it out. Yep. Perfect.
Bailey is very outgoing. She's definitely a leader. She enjoys being social. Her friends are literally life for her.
What is better to use, liquid contour or just like powder?
It's honestly up to your preference. What I like to do is I like to go in with the cream contour, and I kind of like to dot a little bit, and then I blend that out, and then I set my contour with a powder contour.
She says for contour, you should go 3 shades darker than your natural skin tone. The goal is to make your face appear more defined.
So I'm just placing it like this, and then we're gonna blend it out with that sponge again. And then I'm just gonna do small circular motions right where I place the product.
She would do really well in a 2-parent household with siblings around her age, or maybe a little bit older, because she needs that social interaction.
Bailey also gets her eyeshadow done with some beautiful golden shades.
All right, you wanna take a look?
Yeah. Ooh, I like it.
Looks pretty.
Bailey is a waiting child. Yeah, Bailey really picked up that foundation skill quickly, and that eyeshadow looked awesome on her too. And our next waiting child, James, is a fast learner too. Take a look as he gets a lesson in HVAC.
What kind of stuff do you like to put together and take apart?
Like bikes and remote control cars.
13-year-old James loves to take things apart and then put them back together again. So we came to Penn Commercial Trade School in Washington, PA to learn all about HVAC.
We're here today, I guess we're going to learn about heating and cooling and furnaces. HVAC, do you know anything about that?
No.
Okay.
I'll have to tear it apart to see how it works and stuff.
He loves to fix things, work on cars, work on all kinds of electronics.
We catch up to Jay, one of the instructors at Penn Commercial, to learn how to read a gas manometer on a furnace.
This one right here would be a split system, so this would be something you'd see in somebody's home. But we would do this same exact thing on a rooftop unit. And in a minute, this is going to open up. Now,
I see a little bit of light.
we want it to be about 3.5. Let's mess with that, okay? So put that screwdriver in there, get it right in that slot. You can turn it left or right, doesn't matter. Slow is better on that, so do a real slow movement. Try to get that number as close to 3.5 as you can. You can hear a difference too, right?
I think it was great. I think it was a good opportunity for him to come and meet other people and kind of learn how
things work and he can explore some of his interests. James would love to be in a family, a traditional family, a mom and a dad, and have siblings around his age or maybe a little bit older.
What do you think?
I don't know, I think it's pretty cool.
James is a waiting child. It looks like James is definitely the kind of guy you want around when something breaks down. I just love his curiosity. Well, we have more waiting children to meet, but first, a quick message from the team that makes this all possible, PA Swan.
We filmed Pennsylvania adoptive families and asked them why more people need to become foster or adoptive parents.
As a society, we have a responsibility to make sure every kid gets from being a kid to being a responsible adult.
I would encourage anybody to do it. You get so much more out of it than you expect.
Visit adoptpakids.org to watch the video, meet the kids, and learn how you can become a foster or adoptive parent.
Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Welcome back. Our next waiting child is a kid who, like many, just loves to have a good time. Here's Timothy. 16-year-old Timothy loves to have fun in his spare time. So we bring him to Spins Bowl, Pittsburgh to see how he rolls.
I like to hang out at the park with friends. I'm 16, so I like to, I want to start going to concerts.
Yeah?
And I want my first concert to be MGK or Eminem. I'm funny, I'm handsome, and yeah, so.
You're handsome. How do you do in school? What's that like for you?
I get good grades. I'm having good days. I made some good friends.
And he enjoys bowling.
I like to try to get strikes.
Strikes it is. So we pick up our bowling shoes.
All right, here's your 13, sir. Here's your 8, ma'am.
Oh, great. Thank you.
You guys will be over on lanes 5 and 6.
And find the right size ball. Timothy picks a 12-pound ball. Awesome. And I've got a 6-pound ball. This is called the kiddie ball. This will be great.
Timothy is just a joy to be around. When you meet him, he just lights up a room. He loves going out on outings. He likes shopping. He likes being outside. He's super into anime.
I can do this. I am a master bowler. Oh yeah.
Woo! Ah, so close. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
He's just always a good time. He's always laughing. You know, always has something happy and positive to say.
Yo! Again.
You got a strike! That's how we roll. Timothy is a waiting child. Timothy's self-confidence is so inspiring. And how many people can bowl a strike at all, let alone when the cameras are rolling? Not me. Well, our next waiting child is full of creativity and loves to style hair. Here's Heaven. 14-year-old Heaven enjoys everything about hair. So we bring her to Dreams Hair Salon in Homestead to learn a few styling tips.
I put others before myself. So I'm very loving, caring, outgoing, I'm very smart. I help people when they need help, but I also need the help.
She's going to get a special kind of help today. She loves to work on hair, but needs improvement in just a few areas.
I know how to flat iron, I know how to hot comb. I'm still learning how to braid from the scalp.
We catch up to salon owner Neil Dorsey to learn how the professionals handle things. She knows a lot about hair already, but she says she wants to get a few tips, starting with learning how to use the hot comb.
Okay. Alrighty, well, this is a unit that we'll be using today. We don't have a model, so she has texture, well, it has texture hair, and typically you would not want to hot comb unless the hair is clean, so just remember that.
She's very kind and funny. She's very energetic. She's polite and kind. She likes going outside and exploring new things. Being a cosmetologist is something she wants to do in the future. She just loved doing hair.
Hold this tight and hold that tight. Yeah, you feel, yeah, that's it right there. There you go. Go, girl.
Next, she learns how to flat iron. Slow and steady is what gets the hair straight.
Yes, I'm so proud. Good job. That's amazing. Look at that. Yeah, but see how the texture, it can go from one extreme to the next.
And Finally, Sade comes over to teach Heaven how to braid.
Easier way that I taught myself. Everybody doesn't do it that way. There's 2 different ways you can do it. You can separate the hair, crisscross it.
I think she would do best in a 2-parent home, somebody that's in the country that can let her explore who she is and just be her own person.
You're doing such a good job here. All right, and I think Miss Tennille, she has something for you.
Yes. So we have a few things so that you can continue to practice some hair and some hair products. And we also, this is my favorite, it's a gift certificate to come and get your hair done. So whenever you're ready, one of us will take care of you. But here's just a bag of things. Just, you're welcome.
Heaven is a waiting child. As a reminder, all of the kids you met today are waiting for a loving home. So for more information on PA Swan, including post-permanency services, you can call 1-800-585-7926 or visit kdka.com/waitingchild. I'm Mikey Hood for CBS News Pittsburgh.